Hey, everybody, what's up? What's up? Anthony Morrison here, and welcome to the Success Connection. If you can hear me, just say yes. All right, very good, very good. All right, lots and lots of people hear me. Hold on, I'm getting my webcam on for you. Hold on just a second. All right, so hopefully this kind of works. For those of you that were with me last week, you know that I moved. And so this is actually a different location and a different house, even though you're probably seeing what looks like the same stuff behind me. I think it is a little bit different. You can see more of it. But yeah, moved over the weekend, last weekend, and spent 3 or 4 days moving furniture and getting in here. But it's been awesome. It's completely different. Great house, and we're really excited about it. So thank you to all of you that are saying congratulations. I appreciate that. So I tried to set up my environment here to be very similar to what I had at my previous home, so that I could do the same stuff here. And so it looks like my camera angle and everything kind of looks the same. So even though it looks the same behind me, I am in the new house. If you are new and this is your first time on the Success Connection, just want to welcome you, say congratulations on being here, and thank you for being here. Also, just kind of give you some quick kind of ground rules or housekeeping things for this event. Our Success Connection training, it's free for anyone who joins any of our programs. Okay, so what that means is basically that we have people on our webinar right now tonight that are literally in a multitude of different trainings. Some people learning affiliate marketing, some learning email marketing, some learning more digital course building and such. So we have tons of different people. This particular training is not a extension of any other training, right? What that means is that if you're in our Partner with Anthony program, Ambassador, IG Mastery, any of those things, what we're doing here really doesn't have anything to do with that. However, we'll always build upon it, right? So it's always like what we learn here and what we do here, you can apply to all of our courses, right? In some way, shape, or form. So this is kind of a one for all type thing. And the reason I do this is because I wanted to build a community, and I wanted to be able to teach and to show you guys what's working right now. We film a lot of courses, and the courses are good from an educational standpoint, but from a practical, like sit down and do something standpoint, things are always changing, as you probably know on the internet. And so what we've done here is we've just kind of built out the ability for us to kind of teach as things change. And I think that's been really, really good. We've been doing the Success Connection now for 6 years, every Thursday night. So it's been a long time that we've been at this, but everybody seems to love it. If you love it, just say yes in the chat box. Very good. I see lots and lots of yeses. If you're new, hopefully you will love it. You've picked what I think is a great night to attend, because we're getting started on the next business that I'm going to be building for you guys online. So it's always a good thing to join us kind of right as we start this process of building. And I want to talk to you a little bit about why we do this, okay? And some of you may already know this, right? If you're here tonight and you've been here for the last 6 years, then you may have caught this, you may have understood this, you may already get this, right? And I promise you that tonight we've got some stuff to dive into. In fact, I'm going to announce the topic of our new business that we're building together, okay? I'm going to reveal that winning topic, and then I'm also going to show you the opt-in page and the thank you page for the first part of this funnel stack that we're building for you tonight, and I'm going to give it to you completely free. So we've got some awesome stuff. But what I want to do first is talk to you about something that I think is super important, okay? And I want all of you to pay close attention, because I know we've got some new people, and I really like to make sure that you get the most out of these trainings when you join them, okay? And in order to do that, you have to understand why we structure it the way we structure it, okay? A lot of times people just teach. They just get on a webinar, or they get in a, sit down in a studio and they film a course and they just teach. And that's the only thing that they do, right? It's just talk to people. And that's great, right? Like, you need that education, you need that knowledge, which you do get from the teaching, right? But the other side of the equation is the implementation of it, right? It's the practical use of that knowledge. Like, what are you going to do once you've learned how to build a funnel? Once you've seen it happen and you understand how to build an email list, like, do you really know how to sit down and actually do that, right? There are two different sides of the equation to success, at least as it pertains to, success online, is that you have to first know it exists, but then you have to know how to actually make it happen, right? And watching somebody like me sit here and do it, that's great, because if you've seen it before, then obviously when you see it again, you're like, oh, that's familiar, maybe I can do that, right? But the reality is that it's never going to be as good as if you've done it before, right? And then you sit down and do it again. So it's the whole implementation, it's the whole actually sitting down and doing something that is super important. That's what gave me the idea for the Success Connection, was how can I connect more closely with my students? How can I get them on the right page? And how can I get them to actually implement what I'm teaching? This was a super important thing for me, right? And I've also seen that people that do implement have more success, right? That's just a given. And so I started thinking about this, and I was actually watching, you're gonna laugh at me. My wife is obsessed with Shark Week, right? Does anybody here watch Shark Week right now online or on TV? Yes, lots of you? Yeah, my wife is obsessed with Shark Week. I don't know why. It's freaky to me to watch people jump into a pool of sharks and swim around and do this for fun. Totally crazy to me, but they do it, right? But anyway, we were watching a rerun because we missed the one, I think it was from Wednesday night, or it was from Tuesday night, of the one that Will Smith was on. And so we watched the rerun of it last night, and he said something pretty interesting. He said, some of our greatest achievements are on the other side of fear. And I thought to myself, that's right. He is right about that. And then he said, one of the worst things in life is to never have lived because you lived in fear, right? How many of you understand that, and how many of you feel like maybe you've done that in the past? Just say yes. I know I have, right? I think we all have, right? The awareness of knowing how to get past fear is the real key to being able to unlock whatever greatness is on the other side of it, whether it's greatness in your marriage, or greatness in your life, or greatness in your business, greatness in whatever it is, right? You have to first get past the fear, right, in order to achieve that. Think of this like a lot of the people that give dating advice, right? It's impossible to have the greatest relationship in the world if you are fearful of ever asking someone on a date. Think about it. So greatness, these great relationships and marriages and lifelong, partnerships and things, are on the other side of getting past and through and over that fear, right? And I think that the same thing happens online. I think that there's greatness that can be had. I think there's success that sits out there and waits, but it's waiting for those of you that are willing to get past the fear of making it happen. I'm only telling you this because tonight I'm going to give you some pages, okay? And then I'm going to give you a homework assignment. And that homework assignment is going to require you to get past your fear. It's going to help you to get past and around and beyond that fear. And each and every week that I do this, where I kind of bring you into the mix and let you start to work with and do some of the things with me, my goal is to help you get past fear, right? To help you get past the unknown. Another thing that Will said, which I thought was very insightful, and I've never really thought about it this way, but that fear is nothing more than your imagination controlling you. Because just like when you jump down into the ocean, right, and you go swimming, you're fearful of what might happen, but it's only what you're imagining that could happen because it isn't actually happening. Like, you're imagining you got eaten by a shark, so you're scared, but you're not actually getting eaten by a shark, right? Like, you're just thinking these things. Well, the same thing happens, I think, online. We're fearful. You imagine yourself clicking the wrong button, pushing the wrong thing, sending the wrong page, doing something the wrong way. And so you're fearful, right? And you're unable to get past that fear. It causes paralysis. You know, you've heard this time and time again, that people who are trying to do something outside of their comfort zone end up paralyzed. They just can't make a move. They can't click a button. They can't take an action. They're paralyzed with fear. And so I spent the first few minutes tonight talking about this because I want to let you know that the only way to be successful is to get past that fear. And the only way to get past that fear is to do it, right? You can't sit around talking about how it would be great if you were able to build an awesome funnel or build an email list or launch one of the, I don't know, 7 or 8 different online funnels and businesses that I've built for you completely free. Like, yeah, it would be great to do that, but there's always a but I'm scared of this, I'm scared I'm not ready yet, blah, blah, blah. There's never a time like right now, right? How many of you agree with me on that? Yes? All right, see lots of yeses. So my advice to you is watch this training tonight, okay? Really hone in on what we're talking about. And then when I give you this homework for the next week, go and actually do it. Don't be scared, don't be fearful. Just go and actually implement what I'm showing you how to do, okay? Because I truly believe that if you do that, right, even if you make some mistakes, it's okay. Mistakes are okay right now because we're at a stage where we're learning, right? And those little mistakes, they don't cost you any money. They're not going to cost you any business. They're not going to hurt anything right now. What they're going to do is teach you lessons that will allow you to learn and to grow and to succeed at a much higher level as an entrepreneur and certainly as an online entrepreneur. How many of you are with me with that? Just say yes. Okay, very good. I'm glad to see everybody's here. Now listen, you know I usually just dive right into training, but as I was listening to this last night, it was on demand, so I was rewinding and listening, and I was like, man, you know, this is exactly what I'm always preaching to my students on the Success Connection. It's that you've got to get out there and you got to do something. You can't sit around and watch me on this video and be like, oh man, look, Anthony's here and I'm excited and I'm watching. You can't just watch me on your little computer and every Thursday night and actually accomplish anything. You've got to watch me, then you've got to go do something, right? And that's the biggest and most important part of the puzzle, is taking an action based on that new knowledge, right? So what we're going to talk about tonight, and I'm going to give you a quick refresher, is we're going to talk about the knowledge that you guys learned last week about funnel stacking, okay? And why it's important and why I think it's something that that everyone should really learn. Okay, so we talked about what we're doing for you right now on the Success Connection is we are building for you what we call a complete stack. You can see it right there, a complete stack business. That's about as big as I can get this. Here we go. This was all drawn last week. Okay, so we're building a complete stack business, all right? When we start looking at funnel stacking and how that works and why it works out to your advantage, one of the things we have to start looking at and we have to start really wrapping our minds around is that one little thing can activate multiple steps in your funnels or multiple funnels in your business, right? So if you look, we're going to build out 3 different funnels for you, and then we're going to stack those 3 funnels together so that each one is feeding the other one, okay? The first one is going to be this one. I'll highlight in blue, the lead generation funnel. That's a free giveaway, okay? So that's where we give away something for free to get somebody to give us their email address, because at the end of the day, leads are the lifeline of the business, right? Without leads, what would we do, right? And so that's number 1. The second funnel that we're going to build is an entry-level low ticket offer. This is something that you can sell for $7, $14, $21. It's something that gets people into your ecosystem, that gets people into your business, that gets them to take a small but specific action, right? They're saying, yes, I want to learn more. All right, so that's the second funnel. And then the third one is a higher ticket funnel, okay, which we usually sell the product through a webinar, all right, more specifically an automated webinar. And this is a product price that could be anywhere from $297 to $997, right? Like, you're going to get to choose. That's the great thing, is I don't choose your pricing for you. I just build this for you and give it to you. You get to choose your pricing. So the free giveaway is obviously free. The low ticket is somewhere between $7 and, you know, maybe $19. Like, it's a super low ticket. It's something to get people in the door. And then the high ticket offer would be somewhere between $297 and $997, okay? So this is kind of the stack. What we're going to do is learn how we can drive traffic to each one of these funnels, okay? But have each one of those funnels activate a different funnel, okay? Which is super important, because this is how we take advantage of running one ad, but making money in multiple funnels. And you can see that down here, okay? So this is the free giveaway funnel, all right? So this is kind of the structure of it. Sorry, I've lost my voice. I've done a lot of filming this week, and I'm just losing my voice. All right, so this is the free giveaway funnel. You can see it right here. It really consists of an opt-in page and a thank you page. It's relatively simple, okay? You can see that in this particular drawing, I talk about how we activate this funnel right here with ads. So we're bringing traffic into this free giveaway funnel, because the idea is we want to give something away for free to build our email list. So you'll notice that what this is doing is, and we kind of didn't draw it in here, but you can see over here where it says email, what happens is people give us their email address, it builds our list, okay? And this list is an asset. And this is probably one of the main and most important things, okay, that you can build online, is your email list. All right, so we'll just put those in there. All right, it's your email list. Like, you want to build an email list. When I first started out online, I did not start off building an email list. I focused only on conversions. Just how many people could we convert? How many people would convert? And it was a mistake, because the email list lasts for a lifetime. I mean, long time. It outlives the ads that you run. It outlives, most of the time, the offers that you're promoting. And if you have that email list, you have the potential to tap into revenue at any point in time. And so we most definitely look at this particular thing as being the most important part of the puzzle, right? So you're going to build your email list. You're also going to have this thank you page. Now, the thank you page, we really consider to be a huge, huge, valuable piece of property, okay? A lot of times people don't take advantage of their thank you pages. What they do is they just throw a book up there or something, whatever it is, they say thank you for opting in, right? They don't take advantage of that traffic. But remember that every time somebody takes a step into your funnel, okay, they are infinitely more likely to take another step in. So the hardest part of the whole process is getting the first person in the door, okay? That's the hardest part. Once you've got the first person in the door, or a person in the door, getting them to go through additional doors is relatively easy, okay? Comparatively speaking, right? So with that said, once somebody has opted into your email list, they've essentially walked through the door. They've said, I'm interested enough to give you my email address. Now show me what you have. That's basically what they're saying. So this thank you page has people who are super excited at this particular moment viewing it. What we want to do is we want to start our funnel stacking on the thank you page, okay? So you'll notice that I always say you want to deliver your lead magnet, okay? And then you want to link to your lower ticket funnel, meaning we want to funnel stack. We want to take and put a link to our lower ticket funnel, meaning this funnel right up here where we talked about building a low ticket offer, okay? We want to put a link there on this thank you page to send people over to that funnel and let them check out whatever it is that you're selling that's in that lower ticket range, right? This is super, super smart. This is the beginning of funnel stacking. So I told you that tonight on the Success Connection, I was going to be giving you these 2 pages. I also told you I was going to be announcing our topic. So if you look way down here, I said last week, I said you could vote on, let's see, I said you could vote on this thing. So let's just add this here, that you could vote on the topic. We've already done that. I'll announce the winner here. I'm going to reveal the winning topic, which is about to happen right here. And then I'm going to give you the opt-in page and the thank you page based around that winning topic. So what topic is this funnel stack business going to be about? What is the topic that won? Okay, so there were a lot of people that posted in the Facebook group different topics, and the one that won, the one that I looked at, I saw it, and I was like, okay, I got to pick a good topic that I can build essentially 3 products on. I got to build a free book, I got to build a low ticket product, and I got to build a higher ticket product for you guys to sell. And I started thinking about it, and I was trying to figure out, like, as I looked through all the different topics that people were requesting and voting on, I was trying to think, what's the most universal? Like, what's the one that would work for almost anybody's business? And so this is what we came up with. Email marketing and list building. This is going to be what we build your product around. Email marketing and list building. Now, why would we do that? Well, one, we've got to build a free book for you, okay? There's many different angles that you can take with a free book when you're using the topic of email marketing. You can talk about how to build a list. You can talk about how to generate more revenue from an existing list. So now you've got like 2 different types of people that would still respond to your, promotion, right? You can talk about a million different things with email marketing. You can even get specific to your own industries. How to build an email list in the yoga industry. How to maximize sales for your whatever business, right? And just insert the name of the business. And of course, email marketing is going to help. So email marketing is the topic that I chose. All right. We're going to build you a free book and opt-in page and thank you page that's going to bring people in that are interested in learning how to do email marketing and how to build an email list. Then we're going to stack a higher ticket product, but well, higher than free, a low ticket product, $7 to $20 product that we're going to build for you. Okay, so understand we're going to build that. You're not going to. We're going to build the product and everything. We're going to stack that in, and that's going to be like the real ABCs of not only just list building, but also email sending, right? Like the basics of how to send an email, how to set up your autoresponder, how to get your first subscriber, like the basics. That's what goes into your basic lower ticket product. Then when we go to the higher ticket, so we're going to do the low ticket product, okay, which is going to be kind of the basics, all right? Then we get the higher ticket product, okay? When we get into the higher ticket product, what we're really going to do is start talking about like optimization of sending and building. So basically, the person that would buy this would be somebody that's looking to optimize their experience. They're looking to get leads on their email list for even less money than they're currently spending, or they're looking to get more clicks, more opens from every send that they make, right? The person that buys the low ticket product is the person that says, okay, I want to do email marketing. How do I set it up? That's the low ticket product person. The free book person is the person that says, I want to do something online. You're saying email marketing? Tell me more about that. Does everybody see how those logically build off of each other? Just say yes if you do. Okay, I see lots and lots and lots of yeses. Very good. So what we've done is we're starting off tonight, okay, with, forgive me, I'm losing my voice completely. We're starting off tonight with the opt-in page and the thank you page that we've already built for you. So let's check it out. And you're going to get these pages completely free. All right. So let's take a look. Let me zoom in on this. Let's see here. All right. So this is the opt-in page. Now, understand that I've zoomed in really, really far on this, so it could potentially look a little weird. When you get it, it won't look like this. So at the very top, it says free ebook. Okay, so we make sure to let people know this is going to be free right up at the top. Name of the book is 4 Steps to a Profitable Email List. What are the 4 things that you must do if you want to have a profitable email list, right? So this is important. This is an important thing that we want to promote, that we want to talk about, right? So you can see right here, 4 steps to a profitable email list. Now, I left this with, this is what we call filler text, right? There's a reason I left it with filler text. It goes back to that whole you implementing some stuff. So I'm going to talk to you about that in just a second, okay? How you might could implement. But 4 steps to a profitable email list. So this is the opt-in page. We're basically saying you can get this book completely free. Now down here, we kind of talk about, 3 specific things. And these things are designed to set people up to understand the future stuff that we're going to be talking about. For instance, why build a list? Okay, it's the single most profitable exercise you can do online. Building a list is building a solid foundation on which you can grow your business. People respect that. They're like, wait, okay, I can build a solid foundation. They're saying this is the most profitable thing we could be doing. And I truly believe that it is. Then it says, how long does it take? You'd be shocked at how quickly you can build an email list. I'll show you the steps inside this book completely free. Now, here's the thing. We don't tell them how long it will take. We don't say 3 weeks to massive success with an email list. We don't do that. We don't put time frames on there. What we say is you'll be shocked at how quickly you can build an email list, because a lot of times people think, well, I have to have a huge email list. If I want to be successful, I need 500,000 subscribers. And that's not true. And we kind of dispel that on the third little square. It says quality, not quantity. It says you don't need a big email list. You simply need a quality one. And I'll show you the exact methods we use in our business to achieve that. So basically what I'm saying here is, hey, if you're interested in building an email list, okay, and you're interested in being successful at this, it doesn't really take that long, because you don't have to build a big list to be successful and to start getting results. You can actually get results from a really small list if it's a quality list. And that's what we're going to teach you how to do. So we're kind of setting people up right here off the bat to understand that quality matters. Because again, we're going to start teaching optimization and how to get better at the certain targeting features and how to build a better email list, right? So we want people to know up front, quality is better than quantity. Don't go try to build the biggest email list in the world. That probably won't really yield you a whole lot of results unless it's quality. Does that make sense to everybody? Yes? And look, at the end of the day, we want to teach people how to do things the right way. I don't care how many subscribers join my email list on a daily basis. All I care is that they're the right type. Like, they're people that are actually interested in what it is that I'm doing, right? So it's important. Then down here, it says, grab my book today and build your list. Now, we give a few little bullet points. Short and simple. There's no fluff, just the steps that you need to know. I think this is important, because I think a lot of people, when they look at these ebooks or these books and they talk about getting a free book, a lot of people know that those books are full of fluff and that you have to sift through a ton of pages just to get the information that you really were after. What I want people to realize is, hey, it's short. We're telling them up front it's short. So we're setting their expectation for the book to be short, because the book is going to be short. It's more like a report. It's more like a workbook of here's how you do these things, right? 15 years experience, so you learn the right way the first time. We're just saying we have 15 years of experience. The person that wrote this book has 15 years of experience doing this stuff. You're probably going to learn the right way the first time. Like, don't go listening to people who just started yesterday just because they have great YouTube videos or something, right? And then it's free. So what do you really have to lose here, right? So we kind of asked them, right before we ask them again to give us their email address, we kind of proposed the question of, if it's free, what do you have to lose by just giving it a shot? One of the most powerful words in marketing is the word free, because people will do almost anything to get something for free. It's baffling to me because if you charged $1 for this book, your opt-in rate, your conversion rate would just plummet, right? Like 30% of people will take you up on it for free. Probably 1% would take you up on it if it was $1. But would that dollar really change somebody's life? No. But could the content or the opportunity or the push in this direction change their lives? Yes. So is it a good trade? Yes. But people don't see it that way. The most powerful word you can use is the word free. And so we push that word yet again right here, and then it's again down here in the button. Now, you'll notice it's a very simple page. It's very clean lines, not a whole lot really to it, right? We'll come back to this right here, so don't worry. This page we're going to give you tonight, okay? Now let's take a look at the thank you page, because we also built you that, all right? All right, hold on, right there. All right, so this is the thank you page. Now, I want to talk to you about how we do things versus how other people might have taught you or what you may think, okay? Here's the thing. If somebody comes into your restaurant, say you own a restaurant, somebody comes into your restaurant and they have a terrible experience the very first time. Let's say they order their food and they never get it. Do you think they're coming back, yes or no? Put it in the chat box or the questions box, whatever. I see lots of people saying no. You're right. A lot of times people will not come back. They will not come back and they will not spend additional money with you because they never even got what they were supposed to get in the first place, right? All right. The problem with free books, okay, is that people want to email them to people, meaning you opt in and we'll send it to you in an email. Well, we already know that email has evolved, email has changed, and not all email goes to your inbox. A lot of times, emails go to your spam box. Here's something else that's crazy that happens. This is nuts. People will put an email address in this box that's either fake, okay, on purpose, or they'll misspell their email address on accident, okay? Then what happens is, if they get to this thank you page and it says, okay, check your email for the book, well, guess what? The person that gave you the fake email address, they're not gonna get the book. And they're just gonna go on about their way and say, oh, can't get that one, okay? You have no chance of selling them on the fact that maybe they ought to really be doing this because they never actually get the book, right? And then the person that has a typo in their email address, here's the crazy part. They don't realize they had a typo. So they're checking their email, checking their email, checking their email. They're not getting the free book. Now, how many of you feel like they probably have a bad taste in their mouth for our site and for us? If they opt in and they don't get their book, even if it's their own fault, they don't know it. Say yes? Right. What happens is you have to, it's almost like in marketing, I hate to call it, I'm not saying anybody's a dummy, but you have to, like the word, dummy proof it, right? You have to think about what are the mistakes that people are going to make, and then how do we safeguard against those mistakes? Because you as the owner of this page, when I give it to you, you will be judged by the simple fact that they don't get their ebook, even though it's their fault that they gave you the wrong email address, right? So what we did to mitigate that and to stop that is we literally started putting the download button on the thank you page, right? Now it doesn't matter if you gave us a fake email address, and it doesn't matter if you typoed your email address, you still get the book. Now, there's one school of thought that says, well, Anthony, that's stupid. You're not building your email list now. Like why would you want to do that? I agree. But here's the thing. Since we are funnel stacking, okay, we have different motives. Like our motive is to push people through the funnel. You cannot push them through the funnel if you do not at least give them what they ask for out of the gate. The free book. So now you'll see that this free book download button is here, okay, that allows them to download that book. Now, look right below it. It says unannounced special bonus training. And it says, watch my building a list demo training. I'll show you exactly what to do. Here's the thing. How many of you feel like somebody put their email address in 4 steps to a profitable email list? Okay, that's the book they want. They're interested in that. That's they've said yes, okay? We give them the book right off the bat. They can download it right now. But then there's that little button right there that lets them watch a demo of kind of how this process works. How many of you think that people will click that button? Just say yes, okay? I see lots and lots and lots of yeses coming in. Guess what that button will do? That button, okay, is going to activate, get back up here, this right here. Notice that I said that that's called a profit link, right? That's the link to your lower ticket product. So what's going to happen is when somebody clicks that button, it's going to take them down here to this funnel, okay? This is that low ticket funnel that I'm going to build for you, okay? Now this is taking them to a sales presentation where they're going to be able to purchase your lower ticket product. Now, there's no reason in the world to not let somebody view this, even the ones that gave you the fake email address and even the ones that gave you a typo email address. But what you don't want them to do is view this before they even get the free book. You see what I'm saying? So the whole purpose of giving the book here, regardless of if you've got their real email address or not, the whole purpose behind that is to build up goodwill, to let them see that, okay, I was told I would get something, I took an action, and then I got the something I was told I would get. How many of you feel like that builds up trust? You say yes, right? Of course, like that builds trust. If you don't give them the free book on the thank you page, and for whatever reason, they're unable to get it in their email address, whether it's your fault or their fault, doesn't matter. You've lost their trust. So if they see this link here and they click it and they go to see this sales presentation on, whatever it is, like learning how to build an email list, in the back of their mind, they're like, oh, he didn't even give me the free book. Now he's trying to sell me something. Does everybody see my point? Yes? Okay. That's why we do this. These subtle changes that we make in our funnels when we are funnel stacking are changes that we make because we know that it's for the greater good of the funnel. The success you will have with this funnel depends on the first impression you make on the people that come in the front door. This opt-in page is the front door. You do not want them to come into your restaurant, okay, never get their food, and leave, because they absolutely are not going to buy dessert, and they're not going to come back for a birthday party, right? If you want to call those funnels 2 and funnels 3, like they're never coming back. And that's what happens. And it's a crazy thing because we all like to say, email, just email it, right? And I'm sitting here talking about teaching people email marketing. But we can't control what people type into boxes, and we can't control what Google and Yahoo and all these other companies do. One of our biggest problems with our education business is just getting people their login info. I mean, we send it and people complain all day long that they did not get it. And I would say probably 60% of our support tickets are, where's my login info? We send it, heck, we even text it and still get those questions, right? You just can never depend on email to be 100%. And look, when you're doing marketing, it doesn't have to be 100%. If you send 5,000 emails and only 20% of the people open, and you got 1,000 people that open and only 30% of those people click, you got 300 clicks, you got 300 people to your sales page. You don't need 100% of success with your email in order to make money, right? But when you're trying to deliver something that's going to build goodwill, right? You need 100% of the people to get it, otherwise you lose the trust factor, all right? And that's the whole point of having the free book, right? So tonight I'm giving you both of these pages completely free. We built them for you. You're gonna get them free, okay? Now, let's go back to this page and let's look at it. Here's what we're doing, all right? And I'm gonna pull my notepad up in just a second, so hold tight, all right? Let's see. Let's do it like this. Next week. I know you can't see it yet. Hold on. Let me pull it up here. Next week, here's what we're doing. We're doing a contest. I am buying your opt-in thank you page combos. Okay, that means you've got to build the opt-in page and the thank you page for the free book. Okay, few things. Must include the free book image. You can get that image once you get the funnel. So once you get this funnel, you'll have the image, so you'll be able to use that image. Must include that free book image, okay? And it must be completely redone, okay? What that means is you cannot go in here, okay, and just change the color in the background and say, I'm done, because that's not truly rebuilding this. This is the part of the process I was talking about where the rubber meets the road. This is where you actually implement what you're learning, right? I've subtly told you why I put build a list, how long does it take, quality, not quantity. I subtly explained to you why I use these bullet points down here, right? What I also left open for you is your subtitle. Super important. 4 steps to a profitable email list. What is the most impactful sentence that we can put right there to get more people to opt in? That's a question, and I want you to have a chance to answer it, okay? A lot of times people think that the headline is the most important piece of the page, and oftentimes with free books, the headline is basically the book title, right? Not a whole lot more you can say about that. This sub-headline ends up being one of the most important things that you could possibly ever have on the page because it stands out. If you look at the top of this page, you see 4 steps to a profitable email list in that black section of the page twice. So whatever is not saying the same thing is going to stand out. The subheadline has been one of the pieces of this puzzle that we tweak and we edit the most, and it gets us the highest and best results. That's the reason why I left it blank, because I want to see what ideas you come up with on your pages. What I'm going to do is I'm going to buy these, okay? I'm going to purchase for $100 each, and I'm going to buy as many as I like. It could be 3, it could be 10, it could be 2, as many as, it could be none, but as many of them as I like, I'm going to buy them. And here's how this works for those of you that are new. I'm going to buy these, and then I'm going to give them to everybody completely free the following week. So not only will you have the designs I made, but you'll also have the designs that the community made, right? And you'll have the ones that I feel like are the best ones. Now, how can you enter this contest? You must post in Facebook group the link to view the funnel pages, okay? So that means you'll have to post 2 links. your opt-in page and your thank you page. Post them in there. It also, you have to tag hashtag Anthony Look. So all you do is you make your post in the Facebook group, you put the two links to your ClickFunnels pages in there, and then you type hashtag Anthony Look. That lets me sift through all of the stuff in our Facebook group, find the ones that are people that have entered, and then be able to pick the ones that I feel like are really good and that I should buy and give to all of you. How many of you are excited about that? Say yes. Okay. Super, super cool. Now, I will also be giving you the free book next week. So next week, you'll actually get the book. So this week, what you're getting is you're going to get this page right here, already done, all right, which is really good design. You're also going to get the thank you page, already done, okay? So these things, completely done, ready to go. You get them completely free. Next week, I'm actually going to give you this book, right, so that you can link it right here for people to download, all right? So super simple, shouldn't be very hard. So we're going to write the book. Remember, not all free books are written the same, right? You need something that provides value, but also educates people on why they want to move forward, right? You don't want to just give a bunch of useless information. You want to give information that makes people think, okay, this makes sense. This is why I should move forward with this. Great. And then you move forward with it, right? Super important. So I'm going to write the book. You don't have to do it. I'll do it for you and I'll give it to you. And then you can use this book as your lead magnet that will allow you to now kind of navigate through and start people off on this funnel. And the whole point of this is that we're starting off up here, right? Let's go in here. We're starting off, let's see, let me just do it in the green. All right, we'll highlight this one in green. So this is the funnel we're doing right now. And this one's relatively easy, okay? It's not a very hard funnel. It's 2 pages and a free book. Pretty simple. As we move down, the complexity moves up, right? So this second funnel, it has to have a video sales letter page, which means it needs to have sales video made. I'll have to do that. It needs to have an OTO, that's an offer, a one-time only offer, like an upsell of some kind in order to increase the average order value. And then we move all the way down. Oh, we probably can't highlight with that. We'll highlight with pink. We move all the way down to the auto webinar down here, where we're literally having to build the product, the members area, the sales video, I mean, just everything, right? So as people move through this, and as I move through this giving you assets, the complexity of those are going to grow, right? Right now it's relatively simple, but all along the way we'll offer contests where I can give you money in exchange for you doing work, right? Which I think is very beneficial to you and will be very beneficial to you and very beneficial to everybody else, because as you see other people being able to do it, you'll start to get past some of that fear and you'll start to be able to do it yourself as well. How many of you like that? Say yes. Very good. Now, the question always becomes, how do I get these pages? Anthony, that's awesome. You built that for me. That's great. How do I get it? The answer is upon us. It is right here. This is your Success Connection Student Resource Center. If you've never seen this, well, you're seeing it now. And it's completely free. Everything on it completely free. This is stuff I'm giving to you, okay? I'll give you the URL and the password for this in just a second. First things first, you need to join our Facebook group. That's where there's nothing for sale there. I don't sell anything there. It's literally for you to connect with other Success Connection students. So it's really important that you join. It also happens to be where you have to post these pages in order to win any of this money, right? Or have me buy your pages. So click that button first and foremost, join our Facebook group. Almost 20,000 people in there, completely free, and they're all helping each other. So it's really good. Follow me on YouTube. You can click this button here. I do all kinds of YouTube experiments, but each and every week I put out 3 different videos, one on affiliate marketing, one on digital marketing, and one called Unlock Success Podcast, where we talk about helping people break through fears, right? Find out what's more important to you, money or freedom. Like really helping you condition your mind to be a good entrepreneur and a successful entrepreneur. If you click that button and you follow me on YouTube, as long as you're following my YouTube channel and you're subscribed to my notifications, okay, so you got to subscribe to the channel, but then turn on notifications. If you watch some of my videos and you leave me comments, feedback on the videos, I'll put you in the contest. I'm giving away a business. We're building it actually now, right now, that will be actually making sales and making money. So it's not just a done for you business, it's a done for you business that already has ads running and sales coming in, and we'll give it to you and let you take it over and do with it whatever you want. So we're going to be giving one of those away this year. All you got to do is just be a subscriber on my YouTube channel. You don't have to buy anything, nothing like that. Just subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch my YouTube videos. It's pretty simple. In order to do any of this, you have to have ClickFunnels. I build all these funnels in ClickFunnels. I'm going to give you these funnels. ClickFunnels happens to be the platform I use. This is a free trial link. If you're a new student, you can click here. You can activate a ClickFunnels account for yourself. It takes a few seconds. You get a 2-week free trial. You'll get to build all these assets out, get the free pages, all that stuff. And in 2 weeks, if you're like, hey, this isn't for me, you can cancel. True transparency, this is my affiliate link. If you think that I do the Success Connection and I've been doing it for 6 years just to create affiliate commissions with ClickFunnels, feel free to go to clickfunnels.com and just buy ClickFunnels. You don't have to use my free trial link. It's perfectly fine, okay? So you're not required to use my link in order to get my funnels at all, okay? But if you are here and you do need ClickFunnels in order to do this, then this is a link that will work. It'll get you a free trial, okay? Now, you'll notice as you scroll down the page, we have a lot of businesses we've already built for you. One of the things I've always done is save all of the free businesses that we've built together on the Success Connection. And I save those because I feel like those of you that are new today, you may want to go back and get one of these businesses we built and launch it for yourself. And so we allow you to do that. All of these links on this page will work until midnight tonight. At midnight tonight, they quit working. That is because people will typically give out my link to this page, and I'll have other people getting my funnels and such that are not students of mine, and I don't like that. So for our own protection, we disabled this page at midnight tonight. So what that means is you'll need to take action. You'll need to do it now. Download any of these funnels that you would like. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you can see you get a lot of businesses we built. It says your full stack business. Right here is where you can download your free book opt-in page and thank you page. You will click that link and it will let you download the pages I built for you. You will basically get this page and this page instantly, okay? When you click this button. All right, is everybody good with that? Everybody good with that? Just say yes. Okay, just keep them coming, yes, yes, yes. All right, so you will get this when you click this download button right here. Now again, you can click any other buttons, you can download any other funnels. We have tons of them. Auto webinar business, lead in business newsletter, done for you funnels, challenge. Whew, we have a lot of businesses in here. You can download all of these. These are products that are already built out, trainings that are built out, everything. So you can download them, keep them, use them for yourself, okay? But the one that pertains to tonight's business, and the one I want to make sure you get, it's down at the bottom. It's called your full stack business. You want to download this opt-in page and this thank you page right now, okay? So how do we get to this page and how do we even do all of this, right? Super simple. We have password protected this page. So let me just put up here. You will go right here to this URL, go.vsc.com/funnel, and you will put in the password, I wrote down here, the password stack. So go.vsc.com/funnel, and the password is stack. All right. So go.vsc.com/funnel. The password is stack, S-T-A-C-K. When you put that password in, it will automatically let you into this page. Remember, this will end at midnight tonight. Of course, it'll be available next Thursday when we're live again. But it does end on these pages. These links quit working at midnight tonight. So you'll need to go on here and download your new funnel that we've built for you. Do that tonight. Get it right now, and then go in the Facebook group and start letting everybody know that they need to get the funnel, get it before tonight at midnight. Okay. What I would love, and we'll do another little cash giveaway in the group tonight. I'd love if you'd go to our Facebook group and give me a rating 1 out of 10. Okay, 1 out of 10. 1 means I sucked tonight. 10 means it was great. Give me a rating on tonight's Success Connection in the Facebook group. I'll have Nick or Roger or Josh or someone jump in there and give away $100 just randomly to somebody who makes a post in there and says what they think about tonight's Success Connection. And guess what? It won't matter if you vote a 1 or a 10. We just love the feedback, right? That's really all it is. It doesn't have to be great. We don't mind. Constructive criticism is always a good thing. It helps you learn and helps you grow. So I'm perfectly fine with it. But we love your feedback. So what you should do now, go to the URL you see on the screen, go.bsc.com/funnel. Type in the password STACK, S-T-A-C-K. That's going to get you on this page. Make sure you have ClickFunnels. Once you've got ClickFunnels, then you can go and download any of those funnels. Join my Facebook group. Super important. Join my YouTube channel, and then do your homework. Build these pages out. Okay, we'll send you the replay to this tomorrow along with the notes, but build these pages out, post them in our Facebook group, put hashtag Anthony Look, okay, on your post, and you could be one of the ones that we announce as a winner next week, where we'll buy your pages from you for $100 and give them to everybody in the community. I love it. I hope you guys love it. Listen, thank you so much for being here. As I always say, have a great weekend, have a safe weekend, but most importantly, have a productive weekend. Like, do something that other people are not doing. That's how you get ahead of the game. That's how you win. And winning is what we're all after. Listen, thank you so much for spending your time with me tonight. I'm always humbled by the amount of people that show up here and listen to what I have to say. It blows my mind. And I want to thank you for supporting me. And as long as you continue to support me, I'll be here every Thursday night of my life doing my best to deliver what I can to you, to help you be successful, and to help you get past that fear, and to help you build that confidence, and to truly help you have massive success. So thank you for being here. I love the Success Connection, love the community. Go post in our Facebook group. Let me know what you think about tonight, and I'll see you all next week right here, same place, same time. Take care, everybody. Good night.